Cell phone safety. There's a concern that cell phones emit high levels of harmful radiation, and some want warning labels put on them. CBS News correspondent Jim Axelrod reports.
In the summer of 2008, 58-year-old Alan Marks was diagnosed with a brain tumor.
And they took out a golf ball-sized tumor. I don't think there's any question it's going to come back.
A real estate developer in California, Marks talked on his cell phone about an hour a day for 23 years.
There's no question what caused it. It was my cell phone.
Which is why his wife Ellie traveled cross-country this week to appear before state legislators in Maine.
I'm going to watch my husband die from this.
And urge them to require a warning label on all cell phones sold in the state.
The wording is warning. This device emits electromagnetic radiation, exposure to which may cause brain cancer.
Andrea Boland is the state rep behind the bill. It's common sense to her. We all walk around pressing these radiation-emitting devices to our heads.
The cell phones have never been proven safe, and that's the obligation of the manufacturers.
Warning labels on cell phones would put the Maine legislature ahead of the National Cancer Institute on the issue. The NCI says studies have not shown any consistent link between cell phone use and cancer, but that more research is needed before any firm conclusions can be drawn. The FDA, FCC, and American Cancer Society all have similar positions. State health officials in Maine want more than just Boland's common sense. They want conclusive evidence.
You go back 20, 30 years, there's no increase in these cancer rates during this time.
Radiation produced by cell phones is stronger than an FM radio signal, but just 1/billionth the intensity of an X-ray, and considered to be a completely different type of radiation altogether. But if there's no threat, advocates for a warning want to know why some manufacturers advise users to keep the phones an inch away from the body unless carried in an approved holster.
People don't read those tiny little print labels, and that's why I think it is a good idea to put the warning label on the phone so you'll think about it when you use the phone.
We're just not there yet. We're not there yet.
Still, legislators in Maine just haven't seen enough proof. A skeptical health committee pushed the bill to the House floor, but recommended it not pass.
The research is not there. I'm sorry.
A federal study now underway examining possible links between cell phones and cancer is due out in the next few years. Until then, people deciding how much to use their cell phones will be left to their own devices. Jim Axelrod, CBS News, Augusta, Maine.